Hello, YouTube. My name is Angel Fuentes. You already know, and I just wanted to talk to y'all about why is the reason why I want to become financially free. Some people say rich. I say rich too. Why not? But the the main reason is why is I really want to preach the word of God and only God, the only one and Omega that there is and always will be. And the great messenger of Jesus Christ and Muhammad and just really I don't like money. I don't like problems, and I wish I could live a free and simple life. But the thing is, I want to visit the culture. I want to visit the world. I want to gain great success throughout this whole journey that I have. And like I said, this is like a reality show, and I'm thinking about calling it King Angel Fuentes because I want to be the leader, and at the same time, I want to be able to preach, but not at a preacher's point of stand of all picture perfect. But I also have flaws, and I also have flaws that I need to overcome, and finding the best ways to do that. And so, you know, basically, this whole thing is that just to believe in God, just understand that through God anything is possible. And right now, let's get on my business point and stand right now. I'm going to school. I'm not able to say where I'm going to school at because kind of, you know, how the whole YouTube brand names and all that. Not supposed to mention. But I'm going to school for real estate. I finally went to school, $600 something dollars, kind of budgeting. And let me tell y'all something about construction. Construction is not the biggest deal, big hip deal that it is to be, if you're a construction worker, you should be well made. That is true. I'm still managing my money, but as for the company, this is the reason why I would like to own my own business and do my own things and become the own salesperson that I should be, an entrepreneur. Is the whole fact that they tell you when to work, they tell you your drug test, they tell you this, they tell you how to dress, they tell you everything that you're supposed to be, not the way you're supposed to be. You're controlled. That's the thing. And um, well, like I said, right now it's been about maybe it's been a couple weeks I haven't been working. Yes, it sounds great, but it's only like, let's put it like this: maybe I might get $100 this week, 1,000 next week. But you gotta understand, I have a lot of bills. My whole bills come out to 1,000. All right, sometimes I work in a week, sometimes I don't. These holidays are really, really killing me, and I love to enjoy my holidays, especially with my family. But the headache's been, overcoming these challenges. And you know what? This is the great experience that I need to overcome these challenges, to budget down on my bank account, if you know what I mean. There's no great thing about saving. I love saving. I mean, there's great things about saving, but I'm not going to save for the rest of my life. I got to invest. I got to put my monies in certain spots so that they can multiply. That's the investor's point of stand. But I do wish to become financially free. I wish to visit the world that God has to offer, and preach, open up a church, and do great things. The only thing is that you can't let yourself down. Honestly, I get furious and rage. Just a minute ago, I had to call for Medicaid. Believe that, still use Medicaid, and I had to use Medicaid, and it was really difficult to do this. Now they want proof that, me and my wife are together, that she's living with me because we are very young. I am 19. This is my apartment, and it's been doing a little good so far. I went back to cutting hair. As a matter of fact, look at this, because my work doesn't supply the work that I need. But I've been cutting hairs. There goes I don't know if y'all can see that, but there goes my clippers. I have an Instagram called king.angel.fuentes if y'all wish to follow me and just see how this life goes through. I'm gonna record myself doing some investments and where I'm gonna do investments at. And I still need to put in money for stocks. I'm not a real big fan of stocks, but that's I still try to learn as much as I can. You gotta understand, the more you learn, the more you earn. This is the thing about God. This is the real good thing about God, which a lot of people don't understand. I hear a lot of people saying they sold their souls for money, fortune, and fame, and this and that. I don't wish for fame. I wish for people to understand that it wasn't this easy. A lot of people think that you're born into riches. I wasn't born into riches. I'm working hard to get to riches, and Would I like to buy nice things? Yeah, I would, but I wouldn't glorify it. I wouldn't glorify it because there's only one thing to glorify, and that's God Omega Almighty. I pray to Him every day and every night that things will get better and make my spirit strong so that I go through these days and nights. And that's the keeping yourself strong, motivated. But God, that's the thing. God always meets you halfway. He always puts His hand halfway down there. Now it's your responsibility to take His hand, and you're supposed to meet Him halfway. You're supposed to give the same effort that God gives you. God gives you blessings by lining up where you're going to be or what place you're going to be. You got to understand every moment of opportunity that you have to take it. You have to take it because nobody else is going to give it to you but God. And people give you opportunity to learn. Me, I went to multiple places and I actually found somebody that actually does real estate that's willing to mentor me. This is the first time that I found a mentor. But with that, she told me that I needed a real estate license, which I had no clue that I needed a real estate license. Believe that as much as I read and as much as I study, I did not know that you had to have a real estate license. See, there goes a flaw right there. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. So what did I do? She said she will mentor me as long as I try to get my real estate license, and then I could be inside the meetings. Now I haven't done that yet, but I am still studying on becoming a real estate. I'm not saying it's going to take any time soon. It might take months to 6 months to a year for me to pass these tests, but it's kind of hard too. And this is the other thing too. Just because the more money you get, you can move in a faster pace, but you got to be able to keep up with that pace. Me, I work from 3 o'clock in the morning and get home at 7 o'clock in the evening. And this is killing me, my time with my family, my son, my wife. These are very difficult things, but it's not impossible. It is not impossible. Your biggest threat in life for you is to look in the mirror like I am doing right now. It is yourself. If you don't believe you can do it, you will never do it. If you have the fear that you're not going to do it, you won't do it. And that's the thing. You got to challenge your mind to overcome these things. Now, if you don't overcome them, then what are you going to become? You're going to become the self and always will be the self. And don't get me wrong, you don't have to become rich. You don't have to become anything to be happy. Like God is the best thing. He always says that, to become humble of what you do. And that's what I say, become humble. A lot of people work all their lives, saves, and, retire with one house and this and that. I wish to have a lot of houses and beach houses and everything, not to glorify, but to go to different places and explore, to live here and live there and meet the great culture that God has to give me, Indian, all the way down to Muslims, Iraq, anywhere, Afghanistan, anywhere, any place. And go ahead and y'all ask me questions too. I want to make this channel about the way that I think about things too, because I do think a lot. And it's like one Muslim from Iraq asked me why do Americans kill people and all that, and I gave him a good answer. And wisdom is a great key to being a leader, and I wish to be a leader to the people who follow me. That's why I name myself King Angel Fuentes. But I wish to be the leader like the Hacker Association Anonymous. I love the way they think. They do everything in a legal point of stand, but it shows that if you ask the government and if you ask the FBI, they ask us, are we doing anything that is illegal? And you tell them that we follow the laws as much as you do. So if they break the laws, which they do, and we have multiple proofs of it, and doing wrong to other people, making people seem like they're not even people. It don't matter if I'm $1 billion house, I would still treat somebody the way I would love to be treated. If I see a homeless guy on the street, I would love to offer him, a dinner at my house if I was a billionaire. Now sometimes I can't afford that. Don't get me wrong. I wish I could give the most to homeless and the most to elderly and the sick and the poor, but I can't. Like there was a time where I didn't even. I went to church. I didn't even give the money to the church. I just for some reason it just came to me. I was like, I will hold on to this money for somebody that really does need it. Building a church is a great thing. Don't get me wrong. You should still invest your money 10% into God. But I felt like God is a spirit that comes in through everybody to teach you right from wrong and wrong from right. And it's up to you to follow that path. But God of the Mega Almighty, and there's only one God and only God. And we pray through him in the name of Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ is not a God. but he